140 years. 4 men, 2 victims. One attack that left one man requiring 24-hour care for the rest of his life. This is the attempted murder on Grantley Street in Wakefield. The dates matter. The 23rd of June, 2021. Early evening, just after 6 p.m. 4 men gathered together and walked toward a house. Swords, machetes, and knives concealed but ready. They were not random strangers. They were part of the Chappie drugs line. What brought them here was retaliation. Earlier that day, Jeremiah Anderson had been assaulted by members of a rival operation known as the Red Drugs Line, based in Leicester. This was not a dispute. This was vengeance. They burst through the front door. No warning, no negotiation, just violence. 3 men were inside the house. The footage shows the attackers entering armed. The first blows came immediately. Machetes, swords, knives. One victim was slashed repeatedly. Then the unthinkable happened. The group dragged the men to a first-floor window and pushed them out, one after another. Bodies hit the ground below, unconscious, but the attack did not stop there. As the victims lay helpless on the pavement outside, the defendants continued. They stabbed them again and again. Blows to the chest, blows to the pelvis, blows to the limbs. Relentless, calculated, all in broad daylight, in a residential street, witnessed by neighbors, witnessed by children. One victim suffered an acute bleed to the brain, multiple stab wounds. A blade pierced his lung. Another cut through his liver. More than 3 years later, he still lives with life-changing injuries and requires 24-hour care. The second victim was also stabbed repeatedly. Deep wounds to his chest, pelvis, and ankle. Both survived, but survival came at a devastating cost. In the hours after the attack, the defendants attempted to cover their tracks. CCTV released later shows Benjamin Forrester disposing of items in a river. Other footage captured the Andersons moving weapons and clothing between vehicles. Doorbell cameras and nearby surveillance recorded movements they believed no one would ever see. West Yorkshire Police built the case piece by piece. Video evidence, witness statements, timelines, phone data. Every movement reconstructed, every role identified. Police arrested Isaiah Anderson, age 26, of Rainville Street, Leeds. Benjamin Forrester, age 27, of Westgate, Wakefield. Jeremiah Anderson, age 29, of Eberston Terrace, Leeds. And Denzel Patrick, age 30, of Manor Farm Road, Middleton. At Leeds Crown Court, prosecutors proved the attack was a joint enterprise. The 4 men traveled together, armed together, entered together, and attacked together. Senior Investigating Officer Detective Inspector Phil Davis told the court this was extreme violence carried out in broad daylight, in front of children, and that one victim would likely require lifelong care. The jury convicted all 4 men of 2 counts of attempted murder, attempted wounding with intent, and affray. The sentencing reflected the brutality. Each defendant was sentenced to 35 years in prison. Each received an extended license period of 5 years. Combined, the court imposed 140 years behind bars. 4 men, 1 violent vendetta, 2 lives permanently altered. What began as retaliation ended in irreversible damage. A man who once walked freely now depends on care every day. A community left shaken. And 4 attackers whose actions ensured they will spend decades in custody. This was extreme violence, executed with intent. And for the victims, the consequences will never fade.
Like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest crime updates.